Hey there, welcome to the channel. Now for something slightly different. In this video, I want to take you through how to use this powerful tool called Leonardo AI. Link in the description below to sign up. This will allow you to create photorealistic artwork that is all AI generated with a few simple prompts. So I've got the website pulled up for it here. I just discovered it last night and I'm still kind of playing around, seeing what it can do. But yeah, you can scroll through the website here. It's for creators, teams, and developers. So for creators, you can create production quality visual assets for your projects with unprecedented quality, speed, and style consistency. For teams, you can bring your team's best ideas to life at scale with intuitive AI first creative suite designed for collaboration built for business. And then they also have an API for developers to create their own products and services using this tool as well. And you can use Leonardo today for marketing, advertising, product photography, and these are some examples down here, interior design, and much more. So it's very powerful. Obviously, there's other AI artwork generation tools out there like Midjourney, which I haven't really used all that much. But I'm liking Leonardo so far. I think they have paid plans as well, which we'll go over a little bit later. But I just want to take you through the website first. So here's the toolkit, image generation, AI canvas, 3D texture generation. So I'm not even sure what some of this stuff is. This is 3D assets you can create with Leonardo. AI canvas blends robust editing functions with immersive creative process. So I've used this a little bit already. And then the image generation where you can apply different presets and then you just issue it a simple prompt and it will create the artwork quickly for you. It only takes about 15 to 20 seconds. So pretty cool. And then they've got different models as well. They've got this one for anime, another one, this is Leonardo Lightning XL. It's a high-speed generalist image generation model, great at everything from photorealism to painterly styles. And they have this one, Leonardo Kino, a model with a strong focus on cinematic outputs. Another one, Diffusion XL, which could create artwork that looks like this, apparently. Pretty amazing. And then they also have a gallery as well, so you can go through and take a look at some of the artwork other users on the platform are generating, like this, which is pretty crazy looking. And this one is like anime, pretty cool. Very powerful tool. And I've just barely scratched the surface. I'm still playing around with it to see how it all works. And obviously with AI, like one of the most critical factors is coming up with the right prompts to create the artwork that looks like this. So that's like, I would say probably the most difficult part is creating the prompt. And then you could create like crazy futuristic artwork like this. Lots of different examples here. Look at that. Wow. And it's super high resolution too. I think you need the paid plan for that. If you want to upgrade to the paid plan, you can get higher resolution images. But yeah, in this video, I'm just going to be taking you through how to use this tool. I think it's going to be quite interesting for some people on watching my channel. And they've got like a community of over 4 million people. Extends beyond revolutionary tools, anchored in one of the largest and most supportive AI communities worldwide. So they also have a large community as well. And you can create your next artwork with the power of. So you just click on Start Using Leonardo, and I should already be logged in. They also have a developer API as well. If you want to build your own tools, you can get the developer API, and you can build your own tools using Leonardo. They've got all the documentation here. Stay in control of your budget. That you could use it for all these different use cases. And here's the pricing. So $9 per month, $49 a month. all the way up to probably the sky's the limit. But I'm not going to focus too much on the developer API in this video. I want to just show you how to generate artwork using this tool for your marketing. For marketing purposes, could be anything, right? So yeah, you can read more through the website. I mean, obviously, it can do a lot of different things, but I'm just kind of still playing around with it. So all you have to do is create your account. It's completely free to start. You just click on Launch App at the top, at the top, and it will load the platform here. So this is what you see when you first log in. Let's create your first image. So you can go through a step-by-step tutorial here that will show you how to use the tool. And then quick tour of image generation. So we can step through this real quick. This is where you enter the prompt, pretty straightforward. And here's where you generate the image. Just click on this button. You can choose different presets to make it easier to create all sorts of images, including photography, illustration, anime, and more. And here's the guidelines. I think you could even upload other images to do with this as well. You could use AI to improve your prompt or create random prompts. So you can basically just ask it to come up with a random prompt. That's something you can do. Access legacy mode here, intro guide, and then we're done. So here we are, we're inside Leonardo AI, and it looks like I still have 98 credits available. So they've got different pricing plans here. I'm still on the free plan. They've got one for $10, $12 per month, $30 per month, $60 a month, with different features, as you can see here. But for the most part, I think the free plan is going to be enough for most people. And it looks like the number of credits that you have resets every month. So right now I have 98, and it resets every 24 hours. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, I could show you a few of the images that I've already created. Let's come over to image generation, and we'll pull that up. So here's a few images I've already created. This is one that I created using one of their random prompts. So you can see here, it's like some futuristic city, maybe in Dubai somewhere, I don't know. And I've also created this one of the Milky Way, and I've been creating like photorealistic island photos as well. So here's one. That one's quite nice. It looks exactly like an island somewhere in Thailand or Philippines somewhere. And this one I actually posted to some on Facebook and to some groups. And you can see it looks like a painting, basically. It's clearly AI generated, you can tell. If you zoom in a little bit, it's definitely AI generated, but still quite nice and very impressive what this tool can do. So over here, we've got the presets. So we can choose from, let's say, anime, cinematic, kino. This is the one I've been using. But they also have stock photography here. So you can generate high quality stock photos and portraits, lifelike. But I'm just going to click on stock photography because I would like to do something like that. And here's the preset. You can choose your contrast level as well. I'm not exactly sure what that does. And then generation mode, you will need to upgrade for the quality, like the high res images. But for now, I'm just going to use the free one, which is fast. And again, you also need to upgrade for the high resolution images, but you could choose different formats. So let's say I want to create a Facebook post. I can easily do that right here. It's a 16:9 image, or I could create like a desktop or something for mobile. I actually want to create a mobile one because I want a portrait mode photo. And you could choose the number of images that it generates. The maximum is 4 on the free plan. So every time you type in a prompt, it will generate 4 images. And it looks like that's all you can do on the free plan. And then if you want to create images that are private, they're not public on Leonardo, then you also have to upgrade for that. Again, link in the description below where you can sign up for Leonardo. I don't have an affiliate link or anything. but you could just sign up using my link anyway. And yeah, so that's pretty much the whole rundown. And now I'm just going to issue it a random prompt. So if I want to do that, I can click on this little star thing, this star button here, and then say new random prompt. And the AI is going to automatically generate a prompt for me. And this is what it came up with: a chillingly mechanical cyborg, which doesn't really make a lot of sense, but whatever, with twisted metal limbs protruding from jagged, scarred skin, its eyes glowing with an eerie red light. Oh, that just sounds creepy. This nightmarish creature is depicted in a hauntingly realistic acrylic painting, capturing every intricate detail of his tortured existence. What the fuck? The texture of the cold metal against the decaying flesh is rendered in stunning clarity, invoking a sense of horror and fascination in the viewer. The overall quality of the image is exceptional, with the artist's skill evident in every brushstroke and shadow. Okay, well, let's just do it. So I'm going to click on generate, and you will see it's now, oh, content moderation filter. Okay, so I got an error message for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why. Let's come up with another random prompt. Okay, here's the next one. This is a tilt shift photograph. Let's try that. Hopefully I don't get another error. Okay, that one seems to be working. So as you can see, it's generating the 4 images here, and should take a couple seconds. 10-15 seconds is all it takes. And then it will produce the images, which we can then use for whatever purposes we want. You could possibly sell these as well. So here they are. These are the images that it generated. So it's got one from the back, one from the front, one that's just an alleyway, and then another one that's facing the other direction. I don't know. So yeah, you can take a look at it. This is what it generated, which is pretty impressive. It's clearly a tilt shift photograph. You can tell because it's blurry down here at the bottom, and the detail is quite stunning. So yeah, that's what you could do. And but I want to use my credits wisely, so I'm going to, let's say, make a 16 by 9 image, and I just want to create I don't know, a paradise island. I seem to always go for the islands with clear turquoise blue water surrounded by, oh, let's see. Let's say a paradise island floating in space. I don't know. With rockets. Who knows? Let's see what it comes up with. I'm not very good at the prompting. It definitely requires a certain amount of creativity to come up with these prompts, which isn't really my specialty. But let's see what it comes up with. 15, 16 seconds. It should produce the image very shortly here. Whoa, okay, that's not quite what I was expecting, but you never know what you're going to get with these AI image generation tools. So there it is. Don't really like it all that much, but whatever. Oh, what happened? I went back to the main page. You can also scroll to other people's creations, which is, I would say, even more interesting. So here's one. A penguin with a flamethrower, which is kind of cool. Oh, here we go. So now we're back, and you can zoom in. You can see there's a spaceship or a rocket on an island. Not exactly what I was picturing when I asked for this image, but whatever. Here's another one. So it's a rocket on an island in space surrounded by planets. This is kind of crazy. Here's one. It just looks like a space station. Not exactly what I was looking for. And here's another one. It's an island with a space shuttle on top of it. So pretty cool what you could do with this. And again, they've got these paid plans as well. And they have a lot of other tools too. Like they have this thing called a canvas editor. I haven't played around with this yet, so not exactly sure what it does. But yeah, you can create canvases here with different models, but I don't really know what this does. So I think I'm gonna go back. Let's go back to the editor. And let's just take a look through some of the other examples that users have generated on here. So here it is. This is a penguin with a flamethrower for some reason. The quirky things that people come up with using these tools. And there's the prompt, penguin with a flamethrower in HKHD, 8K HD, so we're suited in Arctic combat gear, wielding a flamethrower. The background is a frozen tundra with glaciers and the northern lights in the sky. So that's what you get when you generate it, that. And then you can also just generate with the model here using his prompt, it looks like. Here's another one. This is like an astronaut in space, and there's the full prompt. You can copy that into your clipboard if you want, and you can generate a video from this image as well. Wow, let's try that. So we could click on image to motion here, and it will create a video. I have to use 25 credits, but whatever. I'm just going to do it. So there it is, and we can view the generation. So let's come over here, and wow, okay, so you can also create videos from your images as well using Leonardo AI. So let's see what it comes up with. I think it's just using that same prompt, but this time it's creating a video. So this is probably going to take a little bit longer than the image generation would. Let's take a look. See what it comes up with. Should be interesting. And again, I have 100 credits per day, and then that just resets every 24 hours. So unless you're using this tool on a regular basis every single day for client work or something, then chances are you're not going to need to upgrade to the paid plan. But yeah, just something good to know. And obviously they do have the paid plans as well. If you want to check that out, you just click on manage up here and it will pull up all the paid plans while the video is generating. They've got yearly, so you save up to 20% if you just do the annual one. So that would be 10 times 12, $120 a year. Or you can spend $12 a month. So pretty straightforward. And let's come back and see what it has come up with. So we're going to come over here to motion. That's how you generate the videos. Oh, how do I go? Okay, here's my feed. Bear with me, I'm still figuring out how to use this myself. And I'm not seeing the video that it's supposed to be generating. But you can also upload images too. So if you want to upload an image, then you could do that here, and then you could just generate the video from an image. So I'm not exactly sure why it's not showing me the video. Maybe it's still generating. But yeah, that's a little unfortunate. So go back to my personal feed here, and it's still not here for some reason. We can also take a look at trending. Oh, so that's my own. Oh, here's motion. Okay. So it looks like maybe it's still generating, or maybe it stopped generating. I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, just know that you can create videos from your images using this tool as well. So that's pretty neat. And yeah, just play around with it. There's other tools out there like Midjourney, which you can use as well. But this one seems quite impressive what you can do with it. And then obviously you could just take these images, you could share them on social media. I've recently started posting a little bit in a Facebook group, which is all about AI prompts and ChatGPT. And I'm sharing value through that group, and it's got about 100,000 members in it. So this is something I'm going to continue doing, and just kind of like showing people how to use AI tools. You know, maybe I'll even share this video in the group as well if it's allowed. Showing people how to use this powerful tool. Here's one of the Joker, which is pretty neat. And then if you want to see the prompt for that, you can just take a look at it right here. And then you can obviously save this image, or you can generate your own. You can save this one. So if I want to save this, I just click here, and then I can easily save it, and I can share it or do whatever I want with it. I'm not sure, like, do I need to give credit to the artist or not? It doesn't really seem clear. And this is something that's going to take a while to figure out for this new AI world. But yeah, here's another one. And then there's the full prompt. So people are getting pretty creative with the artwork that they're generating using these tools. It's pretty impressive. Here's one, a 25-year-old Spanish woman in the courtyard of a country house. And that's pretty amazing. She's beautiful. And it's really hard to tell that it's AI generated. And they also have a negative prompt here as well. So there's definitely an art in and of itself to creating these prompts. Here's actually a video. So you can see this is a video that was created using Leonardo, which is pretty neat. This one's like a, I don't know, Elysian princess. Stunning exotic Elysian princess with ethereal alien features. So this is like something straight out of science fiction. Pretty amazing. And yeah, just have fun with it. You know, there's a lot of creative designs on here that you can go through to get inspiration from. This one's kind of nice. Mexican model with brown skin with yellow undertones. It's going to be interesting to see once we start dating AI AI influencers or something. I hope that doesn't happen anytime soon. It's a brave new world we're living in. But yeah, here's another video. Young woman with headphones. So you can make videos like this. It's pretty neat. Looks like anime. This one's kind of cool right here. Electrifying and dynamic scene is where a bold and charismatic influencer is energetically gesturing towards a glowing, futuristic screen. Okay, that's pretty neat. And you can create your own AI influencers too. There's people doing this, and they're making a shit ton of money just by, making AI influencers, which I personally think is a little bit stupid. But, the sky's the limit. You can do whatever you want with these tools for the most part. And this is the worst they're ever going to be. They're only going to continue getting better from here, which is kind of scary to think about. So they can be used for both good and bad, obviously. And I'm not going to get into too much detail about the effects of some of these tools, but yeah, pretty cool. And yeah, I welcome you to play around with this tool, see what you can come up with. And you can always upgrade to the paid plan if you want. There's a bunch of different things it could do, including real-time generation as well. So I'm not exactly sure what this one does. You can create like anime or like tunes and anime folk illustrations using this, but I guess I have to issue it a prompt down here. Let's just do a random one. See what it comes up with. Random seed. Okay, I don't know what that's. Let's just type in robot, for example. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is what I just came up with. Or maybe it's as I'm typing? If I type in robot, oh, there we go. Look at that. So it will just generate something for me. Look at that. But it's using like 8 credits every time I do this. So I don't want to use up all my credits right away. But that's another thing it can do, real-time generation. And yeah, that's how to use Leonardo AI. Hope you found this video valuable and helpful. And welcome you to play around with this tool. It's pretty cool what it can do. And yeah, with that being said, thanks so much for watching. And please subscribe to the channel.